This is episode 13 of the Living Loopy podcast, 8 Nighttime Eating Solutions. I'm starting over and I'm older and I'm wiser times 50 years. If you wanna feel your heart, my friend. Welcome to the Living Loopy podcast, where a fat musician fights to lose 200 pounds and learns a whole lot of lessons along the way. If you wanna feel your new life begin. And now, weighing in at 415 pounds with a total weight loss of 39 pounds, here he is, your host, me. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Living Loopy podcast. My name is Luppy. I'm glad you guys are here. Thanks for tuning in. We are on a journey to lose 200 pounds and learn a whole lot of lessons along the way, and that's what it's all about here on the podcast. So I'm glad you guys are here. We got some good stuff for you today. Right off the bat, I want to announce the launch of my new website. I'm super excited about this. It is livingloopy.com. Living Loopy, L-U-P-P-Y is how you spell Loopy. Livingloopy.com. That is the home for the podcast now, and also my music and some services that I'm offering. You can buy beats. You can get piano lessons with me if you want to learn how to play piano by ear. It's something I love to teach. And some other things. So yeah, when you get a chance, check it out. It's livingloopy.com. I am super excited that we are live and that I can offer all this stuff to you guys and much more to come. So check that out. And also, while you're out scrolling the interwebs, maybe stop by iTunes and subscribe, rate, and review to the Living Loopy podcast. And we would love a 5-star rating. That would be awesome. So check that out too. All right. So every week on the show, I weigh in, and I weighed in this morning, and let's see how it went. All right, there you have it, 415 pounds. Yes, that is 2 more pounds lost, baby, for a total, as you can see on our fitness board video, for those of you who are watching. I have a fitness board, and I have a pound counter on there, and I've been crossing them off. So you can see we're up to 39 pounds lost altogether. 39 pounds. It's awesome. I'm super excited, dude. Yeah. 39 pounds lost. I'm about to break into the 40s, and it's pretty awesome. So we're celebrating that today. I had another rough week. It was a pretty good week, but I had some rough times of eating at night, which continues to be an issue for me. I do pretty good during the day. But I've been eating really good, whole foods, lots of veggies. It's awesome. I love what I'm eating. I love the taste of it. I'm discovering some new recipes, and I've been posting some of my recipes that you can check out. Hashtag CookingLoopy on Twitter or Facebook there. But yeah, I'm eating good. I'm eating really good stuff, and I love it. I love the stuff I'm eating, but nighttime, I come home from a gig or after a hard day of just working, I still struggle with sitting down and watching TV and just wanting to eat. It's really hard to not eat while you're watching TV. So we're going to get into that in a second in the battle notes, but I do want to talk about a couple other things real quick. Again, Weight Watchers has proved to be a really good helper for me. The meeting yesterday was really good for me. I finally, for the first time, spoke up in the meeting and talked about the nighttime eating thing, and everybody was real quick to give suggestions and help and support me. And as I was walking out, all the ladies were, there's like no dudes there. There's like one other guy, I think. It's mostly girls, but they're all kind of like motherly figures. So they're just like, they want to help me. And they're like, oh, this is what I do. Try this and try this. But it was really nice. They had a lot of really good suggestions and a lot of really great, I don't know, it's just nice to know that they care and that you're not in it alone, So that was really nice. Shout out to all my Weight Watcher peeps. That's been really helpful and giving me some good ideas for things I can do to try to help. The other thing is I've been struggling with exercise. And this is going to change. Shout out to my boy Rick Killian. He's going to help me. He's a CrossFit aficionado as well as just a general fitness dude, and something he enjoys and has learned a lot about. And he's a good friend of mine, and he's going to help me kind of put together a good workout that maybe I won't hate. Because the first week I had exactly what I was going to do in the gym. I did it. The first 4 days, man, it was on. And then after that, man, it was just like, oh, I got to go to the gym and do circuit training again. I started to really hate it, like really that fast. And that's weird for me because in the past, I loved going to the gym and just, kicking ass in the gym, but I have been struggling with it. I want to get fit. I want to exercise. I want to work. But I just every day, I'm like, oh, dude, I can't, not today, and I'm tired of feeling like that. So we're going to try to find some things that are a little more sustainable, mix it up a little bit more so it's not so repetitive. I'm going to try some different stuff. I'm thinking I'm going to try to get my bike fixed. I have a bike. I think that would be fun, but it needs some work. So I think I can get my bike fixed, do some biking. I enjoy hiking. I think that's something I might try doing a little bit more. And just trying to find some different things. But I'm thankful to have a friend who's going to help me kind of figure some of that stuff out too. So I'm working on that. For now, I have been walking. I do walk every day, at least get out and walk for 30 minutes, so I'm moving. So that's good. But I definitely want to step it up and find some good ways to do that. So I am working on that. More to come. All right, let's get into the battle notes. Battle notes. Battle notes. It's the battle notes. Yeah. All right. That's my rap version of the battle notes song. All right, so today in the battle notes, I have got 8 solutions for nighttime eating. Like I said, nighttime is a hard time for me. I want to just pig out before I go to bed. I want to sit down and watch a movie, and I want to eat all the popcorn that I want, not just what I should eat. It's hard to sit there and watch TV, which I enjoy watching movies and hanging out, but I need to learn to do it without food. I need to learn to enjoy the movie and not just try to look for, not just enjoy the food. I got distracted because there's 2 little dots on my hand. I was using a red marker. That looks weird, but it's just a red marker. Anywho, so I want to look forward to watching TV and watching the movie and not the food, right? So I've been really struggling with this. The ladies at Weight Watchers gave me some great ideas, and I've been thinking about some other things I've tried in the past. And so I have got 8 nighttime eating solutions for you, all right? And these are things you can try at home. These are things that I have been trying and have been working. So number 1 on our 8 nighttime eating solutions is to drink water. So I know we've all heard this a million times, but it's true. Sometimes we're not hungry, we are thirsty. So make sure you're drinking enough water. If you get home and you're just really hungry, first thing you should do is drink some water and see if that helps. That'll fill you up your stomach a little bit, and it might be all you needed. Maybe that's just all you needed was some water. So number 1, drink water, all right? Number 2 is very similar to number one, but different. It is to enjoy a sparkling beverage, mainly sparkling water. I don't personally drink any soda, or I don't really drink tea or coffee or anything. Even though those do maybe have some health benefits, tea or coffee, but it's just not something I really enjoy. I just drink a lot of water. I got off of soda. I don't drink diet soda. So I do enjoy, though, sparkling water, and I get the flavored ones, like orange is my favorite, or lemon. And that is a real nice little cold, chill beverage that's kind of a treat. No calories, no sodium, it's nothing. It's just water, but you get the little burn in your throat. It gives you the little, excitement like you're drinking a soda, and it kind of feels like a treat. So that's something I try to always stay stocked up on and use a lot of times at night as a substitution for eating. So that's number two. Number three on our 8 nighttime eating solutions is, excuse me, I always burp and clear my throat a lot on this show. That's extra. Usually you have to pay extra for that. I'm giving that content for free, kids. All right, number 3 on our list is to sit down and eat a meal before you watch TV. So for me, I come home from a gig at night and I still have another meal that I need to eat, and I'm usually really hungry. So I need to sit down and eat a meal so that I'm not just going to the TV, sitting down, and then 5 minutes later it's like, man, I'm starving. I'm going to eat popcorn and cheese and whatever else. So a big thing there is to come home, sit down at your table, eat dinner, and enjoy your dinner. Don't eat it in front of TV. Eat it and enjoy it. Be mindful of it. And then go to the TV to enjoy the TV. Separate the two, food and TV. So yeah, sit down and eat your meal before you sit down and watch TV. All right, number 4 is something I've used a few times that's very helpful, is pre-made snacks. So I get these Ziploc bags and I make these little pre-made snacks. It can be nuts, maybe a little bit of pretzels, maybe some fruit, whatever. But you kind of make a little bag of pre-made snack, and you know exactly what the calories is. Therefore, also the smart points if you're a Weight Watcher person. So you're not just sitting there eating out of a bag or whatever. You know exactly what you're eating, and when it's gone, it's gone. But it's important to include a lot of things that are nutrition dense and are going to give you some satisfaction, not just chips or whatever, because that's just going to leave you hungry. So nuts, fruit, pretzels, stuff like that. I've found that to be very useful to have that handy so I can grab that and it's ready to go. Okay, number 5 on our 8 nighttime eating solutions is Weight Watcher options. So like I've said many times before, I'm a Weight Watcher member now, and they offer a lot of products that you can buy. Crazy, right? Now I know Weight Watchers is a business and they're trying to make money and market to us and all that. So at first I was like, dude, I don't need their stuff, man. They're just trying to get us because we're here. And so, because you go to a store for your meeting and then there's all these products as you walk out. I know what they're doing. They're trying to sell stuff. But then after talking to the ladies about, stuff that they use, I'm like, okay, I'll look at some stuff. And really, there are some good products there, man, that can help you and definitely help me. So this is what I did last night is I used some of this Weight Watcher stuff. Yes, it's a little expensive. It's not Aldi pricing, but if I can get a few things that will help me at night, especially, it's really worth it. So the couple things I got are some like little barbecue crisp chips thing. It's a little pouch you get. Of course, it's not a huge bag, but it's only 2 points, and that's like nothing. And it gives you the crunch of a chip, and then they're really good. The flavor is really good. So that's one really good option. The other thing that I might try tonight is their smoothies. They have like pre-made smoothie packs, and they have French vanilla, which I love, and chocolate. And I've been told that they're really, really good. And you can also put fruit in there and stuff. Again, I forget what the points is, maybe 2 or 3 or something. It's not a lot. And it's really satisfying, I've been told. So I'm excited to kind of try that. That's a great, like, sweet substitute. Like, it could be like an ice cream substitute, you know. So I'm probably going to try that tonight. I'm excited about that. The other thing that really worked for me last night, and this was a suggestion from one of the ladies at Weight Watchers, were the Weight Watcher gummies. They make these little gummy things, and there's 11 in this pack. It's about this big, and it's 1 point. That's like nothing. The cool thing about it is you can kind of suck on them and chew them, and it keeps you busy. I watched a movie and just kind of one at a time went through that pack, and it lasted me through the whole movie. And I ate 1 point, and they're really sweet, and they're really good, and they're a little candy, a little treat. But they're sugar-free, and they are 1 point, which is like nothing, like 30 calories or something like that. And it lasted through the whole movie. I mean, it totally got me through. It totally did it, and it was fun because I had a little treat that I could look forward to. So last night I had one of those barbecue crisp packs and the little gummies, and that was 3 points, as opposed to sitting down with a big bowl of popcorn. Even though I'd use air pop, no butter, no oil, still I eat a whole bowl, and it's like 25 points, you know, like it's a lot of calories, a lot of points. So man, that has been awesome. A huge discovery that I think is really going to help me. Sometimes it's worth to spend a little money on something if it's really going to help you, you know, achieve your goals. So I'm thankful for that. I'm excited to keep using that solution and finding other things. They have lots of great products that I'll probably try. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, that's number 5. Number 6 on our 8 nighttime eating solutions is to come home and watch some YouTube videos. This is something I've done before, but also suggested again from my friend Rick, is to come home, watch some motivational videos of people losing weight, of people in the gym working out, CrossFit videos of people just, you know, doing amazing things. It's inspiring, and it reminds you that, oh yeah, this is real. This is a real commitment. I want to achieve that. I want to be that. And I need to stick to my goals, stick to my plan to achieve my goals, you know? So that is really useful if you just need some motivation, man. I mean, now with the old internet, we have all that stuff right at our fingertips, you know? So use it. Use YouTube for more than just watching cat videos. You know, I'm all for cat videos, but you know what I mean? Use it for some motivation too. There's a lot of good stuff on there. So I would suggest definitely checking that out on YouTube. Okay, that's number 6. We have 2 left, all right? We're flying through them. Number 7 on our 8 nighttime eating solutions. I keep almost messing that up every time I say it. Number 7 is to read instead of watching TV. So I've noticed when I sit down to read, I don't know, it keeps your hands busy. It's whatever. It's kind of hard to eat and read. Not impossible, but it's harder because you're using your hands, and it kind of takes your mind off of it a little bit. I've noticed when I'm reading, I don't really want to snack as much as I do when I'm just sitting there watching TV. And you can be learning something and using your mind. It's really good all around. So maybe once in a while, instead of watching TV, try to just sit down, watch or read a book instead, you know. Not just wait for the movie to come out, which is what I usually do with books. I'm just going to wait till that movie comes out and watch it. So reading is a great way to keep your hands busy, your mind busy, and it can still be relaxing, like TV. Okay, that brings us to number 8, our final solution on our 8 nighttime eating solutions. Are you excited? Are you excited, kids? It's number 8. All right. Number 8 is go to bed. So maybe that's an obvious one, but for me, I struggle with looking forward to the next day. I always want to make the day that I'm in last as long as I can. I stay up really late. I want to eat food, watch movies. And what I'm trying to do is train myself to be like, dude, tomorrow's going to be a good day. Let's go to bed so I can get up, feel good, and just have an awesome day tomorrow. So I'm trying to start reprogramming my mind to look forward to the next day. And then which helps me to just say, all right, let's go to bed. And seriously, I mean, there's the old joke that you eat all your points, and then when you're out of points, you go to bed. You know what I mean? Or your calories, however you're counting, you eat all your calories, and when you're out of calories, you go to bed. And that's basically, what I'm saying, but I don't want to live or die by the calorie count. I want to listen to my body more, and I don't want to just eat at night because I have points left. I'd like to leave points on the table. I just want to eat because I'm hungry, and when I'm satisfied, be done. And at the end of the night, it's okay to just be like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow's going to be awesome. I'm going to sleep. Sleep is fun. So to just turn off the lights, go to bed, and be proud of yourself for not pigging out before you went to bed, You can go to bed with a victory. So, number 8, go to bed. All right, so that is our 8 nighttime eating solutions. If you have any suggestions that weren't on that list, I'm sure you guys have some other ideas. Please feel free to share, comment on the videos on Facebook, or you can find us on Twitter at Luppy1, Luppy1. Facebook is facebook.com/livingloopy. Or you can also email us, livingloopy@gmail.com. So let us know if you have any ideas that have worked for you. All right? Great. All right. It is time to take a quick little break, and we're going to hear a word from our sponsor. If you are interested in sponsoring the show, just give me a shout. Again, you can reach me at that our email account there, livingloopy@gmail.com. Let me know if you're interested. In the meantime, we are going to check this out. Check out livingloopy.com, where it's all about hip-hop and health. Learn more about Luppy and check out his music that he calls hip-hop for grown-ups. Yo, I need fireworks. You can even listen to some of Luppy's tunes before checking out the Living Luppy podcast. Browse through the many services that Luppy offers, like beats for sale. Learn to play piano by ear from Luppy himself. Live performance coaching, vocal coaching, and much more. And of course, don't forget to stop by the shop page and purchase all your Luppy goods. It's all about hip-hop and health at livingloopy.com. This lack of action has got me feeling callous. Yo, I'm so tired of being stuck in this rut, feeling defeated, feeling like my only options give up. To stay seated like I need a reason to stand up, a reason to try, a reason to stomp my name out to the PPY. Cause LU sounds like loser, but I know that ain't me. I given it to the voices trying to annihilate me. But this is my time now, so get in line to see. I'm starting over and I'm older and I'm wiser times 3 years. If you wanna feel your heart, my friend, you can always just start again. All right, what was that? Oh, snap. It's a new song, y'all. Super, 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 boom. It's a new song. All right. That is a new song of the month. Every month on the show, every week on the show, we feature the song of the month, which is one of my songs. And we feature one every month. And this month may sound familiar, this song, because it is our theme song for the show. You've heard it at the intro and outro of the show, but now I want to make it available so you guys can have it, the whole song. It is called Start Again, and yeah, it's just all about, starting your life again, and that's a big theme for me with this podcast. I've lost weight in the past, and I just haven't stuck to it, and this is my time to start again. I'm starting again, and I know I can do it. I know I will succeed. So it's never too late to start again. Never give up. So yeah, if you enjoy the song and it could maybe help motivate you a little bit, you can get it at iTunes and get your copy there. You can also get it at livingluppy.com. You can get the single right on my website. And put it in your workout playlist and, have Luppy in your ears in the gym there. All right, cool. Sweet. All right, so now it is time for the Pizza Wars. Pizza. Wars. Yeah, pretty good, huh? Alrighty, Pizza Wars. This is the part of the show where we describe my battle with pizza addiction over the last week. I am for sure a food addict, but for sure a pizza addict. I mean, it is the perfect food. It is awesome. I think we pretty much all love pizza. But this week, I conquered the Pizza Wars. And how I did that, I have really been craving pizza a lot lately. Like every day. It just always sounds good. Even last night at my gig, we were right next to a Raccanelli's pizza. And I'm like, oh, that smells so good, man. But every time I'm getting a call here, let's put that on... pause, decline. All right. But I came home and I ate something good and I didn't go order pizza. Whenever I had craved pizza in the past, I just call up Domino's, man, bam. But I'm learning to not do that anymore, or at least not as much. And my biggest solution has been to buy some good ingredients at the grocery store and to make my own pizza with light cheese and a whole lot of veggies to make it a healthy option. So that's what I've done. I had 2 times this last week that I really wanted pizza, and I made my own. It was a way less calorie version with light cheese, and it was freaking delicious with a whole bunch of veggies on top. So that was my solution for this week, and it really worked well. I'm going to continue to do that. Always have stuff here. So when I'm craving pizza, I can make a healthy version of it. The other thing is to learn that you don't always have to give in to your cravings. Just because you crave pizza doesn't mean you have to have pizza. Usually if you just go on, think about something else, it'll go away. So that's important too, not to just always just be like, I have to have pizza now, But I'm gonna eat pizza, and it's awesome, and I enjoy it, and I have found a way to make a pretty good, healthy version of it. So that is my solution for this week. This week, Luppy 2, Pizza 0. Yeah. Daddy won the Pizza Wars this week. All right. I'm proud of that. All right. It's time for our health fact of the day. Every week on the show, we feature a health fact, and I go to the internet and I just find something, and I don't research it. So, take it with a grain of salt, but I do try to find things that make sense. And this one's pretty simple and pretty true, I believe. Using a food diary can double a person's weight loss efforts. So using a food diary can double a person's weight loss efforts. I'm a big believer in the food diary, the food journal. I've kind of used one off and on for years, but I finally started one up. Here's mine. For those watching the video, you can see it. Look at that. It says food journal. That's right. So there's no mistaking what this is for. You know what I'm saying? It's labeled. All right. Anyway, but it's been super helpful in my renewing of this journey to lose weight. And I've just been keeping track. I don't do it every day, but when I need to, I do. When it's like, hey, this didn't make me feel so good, or I had a hard time tonight and ate this and I'm sick of it. And sometimes going back, looking at that is motivation and inspiration to be like, yeah, man, it wasn't worth it. And I knew that going in, but it's hard to stop yourself from like a binge when you just want it. But then hindsight is always 20/20. It's never worth it. And that's what a food journal can really help you see, is like, oh man, look how I felt afterward. You can write it down. And something about reading your own, writing. It's something about like looking back on that is really eye-opening, and that's why I think it's really good. You can do it online or do it on the computer, but I really think that actually writing, there's something about that, like getting that out and getting out the anger, in the writing, and then going back and reading that, and you can just see every little bit of emotion that you had in the way you wrote. You know what I mean? So I'm a big believer in keeping the food journal. So that brings us to our challenge of the week. Here's my challenge for you. If you do not have a food journal, I want you to go out, buy a notebook, and start a food journal. All right? This is a cheap thing that you can do to really double your weight loss efforts, as our health fact told us. And it's really true. It keeps you in check, keeps you accountable to yourself. It keeps you from just giving in to sometimes we make these decisions to change our life, but then we kind of sway back and forth on how serious we are about it. Some days it's like, I'm fine, I can eat this. We make excuses, But when you really go back and read your own writing and keep track of that regularly, it really makes you realize, no, this is serious. This is something I need to do for my health. And this is something that I really, really want. And it just helps you remember that on a daily basis. So my challenge for you is to go get a notebook. I mean, seriously, $1 or $2 at Walmart, whatever. Or you probably have a notebook. That's all it takes is just a notebook and a pen. And just start keeping a food journal. Just make a note of anytime you eat something you didn't really need, or you kind of overate something, write down how it makes you feel. Or when you really have a craving for something, write it down, and it might help you stay away from that food. Just keep track of it, the victories and the failures. Write both in there so that you kind of start to learn how your brain works when it comes to food. It'll really open up your eyes. So get a notebook, start a food journal. It's going to help you hugely and immensely. All right, that is our show for the week. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Again, all the comments, emails, text messages, much appreciated. Thank you so much for the support. And I hope you know that I'm here to support you as well. And livingluppy.com is one place where we can definitely do that and connect. Another place is the Facebook page, which is just facebook.com/livingluppy. I want that to be a community where we can check in with each other and keep each other accountable and talk about our victories and our struggles. So don't be afraid to, speak your mind. And I want you to know you're not alone. I got you. There are so many of us out there fighting this battle. So this is a place we can come together and unite. All right, we can do anything we want. All right, I promise. Love yourself, hug yourself, and this is going to be an awesome week. All right, see you next time. Peace. For more information, go to www.livingluppy.com. Be sure to head over to iTunes, subscribe, rate, and review. We'll see you next week on the Living Luppy podcast.